Hello everybody and welcome to another Dragon Ball video. Now today, it's based on aura. Okay, hear me out, I know what you guys are thinking, but just let me cook, okay? I want to give a massive thanks to Michi on YouTube for the idea. Nice! Now, let me give a proper analysis of aura. For me to do that, I need to give a definition. What better place to get a definition than Urban Dictionary? As you can see, the definition of aura is it's described as a light-hearted quantification of a person's cool factor. Basically, if you know what aura is, you know what aura is. You know what I'm saying? Now, before we start, let's have a look at the categories. Now, the first one is godly. Now, these type of people, the people that just insinuate aura. I mean, you look at them and you're like, oh, damn. So an example would be, for football fans out there, noodle hair Ronaldo. I mean, that guy had all the aura and the ladies love him too. Next up, we've got positive aura, and I mean, it's literally as simple as that, positive aura. An example would be like all the cool people, the cool guys in school. They'd have positive aura. Decent. Negative aura is self-explanatory, let's be honest. And last, and certainly least, would be aura vacuum. This type of brother sucks the aura out of the room, and he's probably a mouth breather. Okay, it'd be wrong of me not to give these guys a proper introduction. First up, standing at a staggering 5 foot tall, he's got a dice on his forehead, and he's definitely punching, I can't lie. It's Krillin! After such an icon of the series like Krillin, I present to you the only Dragon Ball character that has grown 30-year-old man buying a chain with his face on it. It's Beerus, yeah! Now, unlike Krillin, this man, or he's not really a man, is quite tall, he's green, he's mean, and he powers up with a scream. It's Piccolo! Our next guy has a hairline that suggests a trip to Turkey is very much needed. His speeches are one of the most inspirational and classic speeches in all of anime, and he's the prince of an almost extinct race. It's Vegeta, everybody. The next person appears 3 times. He's the first Saiyan hybrid to be born on Earth, and I think he likes bugs or something. It's Gohan, everybody. And the last Donnie is the only Saiyan hybrid with blue hair. He carries a sword and he's racist? Fire! This man isn't black! Yeah, it's Trunks. Oh yeah, and Yamcha as well. Okay, now the first character the wheel has selected is Beerus. Now, in my personal opinion, he comes across as a nonchalant guy, but he doesn't try too hard, and that is the key, ladies and gentlemen, to having aura. Me personally, there's only one place that I think could put him. This guy's got most mortals in the universe groveling out his feet. He's going into the godly tier, 100%. Recently, I've been playing a lot of the Future Trunks Warrior of Hope DLC in preparation for another video. Stay tuned for that. And I've noticed a lot more epic moments about Future Trunks. When he came back from the past, the way he just 1v2'd the androids was absolutely cold. Not to be mentioned how he called out Imperfect Cell, telling him his own plan before killing him. He can definitely join Beerus in the godly tier. Next character is Piccolo, and he may be the most polarising character on this list. He's basically just a bit meh, with one incredible moment and one extremely poor moment. Piccolo's death to Frieza in Dragon Ball Super, you lot probably forgot about that actually, maybe one of the most pathetic scenes I've ever seen. Piccolo, why? Also, Orange Piccolo just firming a punch from the Gammas, maybe one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. I mean, during Dragon Ball Z, he had a couple great moments, like killing Raditz and Goku in one attack, so I'm just going to put him in positive. The main man, Goku himself, being the first Super Saiyan in 1,000 years, damn, the first Super Saiyan god ever, just period, and defeating the guy who enslaved his race.
having his own day named after him.
I mean, his aura is literally off the charts. Wait a minute. The first Gohan we'll be ranking is the one in the Boon Saga and Tournament of Power. In Dragon Ball Z, the way he slapped around Super Buu, chatting the most and then backing it up with hands, I mean that boosts his aura quite a bit. Although he's enjoying continuously beating on Buu too much and gets caught off guard, not as good for the aura. But when he comes back in Dragon Ball Super, the way he beats up Dispo in that laser cage, honestly it's different. So for me, he's going straight into the godly tier.
Right, so now we're going to be assessing the whole of Kid Gohan from his introduction to a Super Saiyan 2 transformation. Now, I'll be very honest with you, for not the majority, but for a good amount of Dragon Ball Z before the Frieza saga, Gohan is an absolute scaredy cat, mate. Trying to keep it PG. Like, I remember in the Saiyan saga, he had the chance to shoot Nappa in the sky, and instead, he cowers in fear. Now, first of all, I'm just going to say this, I would have done the same thing. But he's in Dragon Ball, so he has no excuse. However, he very much so redeems himself from the Saiyan saga.
Yeah, it's crazy how he beat them up, man. Like, they're children as well, and he's making them explode out here like little, bath bombs or whatever. Man's out here making them explode, bro. So he's definitely going into the positive tier just for that. Now, this might surprise a few of you here, but Krillin actually has some pretty good aura. In Dragon Ball Super, he had a beam clash with Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Now, sure, it was probably holding back, but, you know, it's Krillin. Or in the Tournament of Power, where he goes on a little streak, knocking out 3 people from the ring. Just to be caught off guard and then taken out a couple of minutes later. But, you know, it's Krillin. Or how Frieza came back to Earth with his army, and he absolutely started destroying them, just to become redundant a few minutes later. But, you know, it's Krillin. However, I can't lie, being half the height of your wife is just... it's just... So he's going to go in negative for me. Well, it's funny that we've gotten Vegeta after Yamcha, considering... Yep. If I don't put him in the godly tier, then I think I'm going to get death threats. So, that's where he's going to go. Actually, I think his aura is over 9,000, so he's going straight there. Bang.
You think it's so funny, huh? Funny.
If you guys are looking to see the biggest downfall of all time, the second biggest downfall of all time, then look no further than Gohan. That guy rolled up to a fight in a green tracksuit, expecting to beat Frieza, who's trained for 4 months. I mean, the way he stood there was just so pathetic. I mean, what happened to the muscles, man? What happened to the muscles? Yeah, he's definitely going into aura vacuum.
Bruh.
This video took me absolutely ages, so if you appreciate the time I spent, like and subscribe, and yeah, peace.